going. Looks like
Absolutely.
they both went the same route, so no advantages so far for both runners.
Indeed. And we have the flailing cactuar versus. Is this the Four Swords Link? Is that who this
Yeah,
is?
yeah, that's right.
Awesome. Love seeing all the cool sprites. Got so many more added in with V27.
Ooh, we got a lucky bomb drop there for Sabo.
Yeah, that's really convenient.
Of course, our seeds always have to begin with B-Torm.
It's always nice to find that early. Safety can go buy potions, but of course can check the sick kid, right?
Yeah, that's always a nice thing to do, so you can make a complete light world trip into Kakariko.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we're gonna see the tree pull here. 20
Oh,
rupees. That
dang,
could be worth farming.
that's definitely worth farming. He
Having a
already
little trouble
released
with
the bee.
the crabs have bees? I didn't know they could do that.
No,
What?
he picked the wrong bush. He picked
Oh,
the
he
wrong
picked
bush.
up the wrong bush. But why wasn't the crab giving him anything? Wait, what the heck?
Oh, the crab was dropping green rupees.
Oh, it
But
was? I missed
yeah,
that. Okay. I was confused for a second. I was like, is it dropping bees? Because that sounds amazing.
yeah, that was hilarious because what happened was he picked the wrong bush and the bee came out. Wow, there's red roots everywhere. It looks like red roots in lumberjack and red roots in the mushroom. Another red root.
All the red roops. But these guys are both at 100, which is good for the bottle vendor. Might be nice to buy some bombs, but at least sab0tender does have that one bomb, so he can check blinds and maybe find some bombs there. BadmoonZ is going to have to gamble or purchase some for himself.
And with one bomb, I'm wondering if he's just gonna use it to go to the shed and just get free unlimited bombs there, or he's just gonna decide to just go Blind's house gamble, hope he gets some bombs here.
Oh, Oh, I thought BadmoonZ was going to unleash the bee. The bottle merchant. I really thought he was there for a second because he switched to it. Full heart in the tavern. Blind's house with another bottle. 2 more bottles. Bottle City.
And Red Rupee City. Oh my god, I mean, but so far, I swear we've seen like 6 or something of Red Rupees. It's insane.
There are a lot of them. Full heart in the back of Blind's house. BadmoonZ's not going to be able to collect that. He's going to have to make a trip back here. He wants to be able to pick it up, but look at all those safeties. That's so nice to find early on. Don't really have to worry for a while, and you can maybe even do some dangerous things with the red and the blue potions.
Ooh, sick kid, here we come. We already knew what Bad Moves got from it.
I think he's going down to buy some bombs. It's unfortunate that he did not pick up those bombs earlier, because he's going to have to do a little bit of doubling back. Look at that. He's flailing a little bit
Oh
in
no!
anger.
It was Bad Moves now went to it. He got unlucky with the bombs
That's
there.
what I'm saying. He could have done that, like, right off the bat when he went down to the tavern.
Aw. Hey, we're in sync again.
We somehow are, but we still need to head up to the well, and BadmoonZ's gonna go get his full heart in the back of blinds, I imagine.
Let's see what's going on here.
Ooh, green pendant in Hero. Was that a red pendant in Desert?
It's a quick map check. I think so. Desert was green. Desert was red. Yes, Desert was red, and Eastern Palace was crystal, right?
And Tower of Hero was green.
That's exactly what I saw.
Hammer in the well. Huge play there. I mean, both of these guys getting it pretty much simultaneously.
Of course, they also had something that Cal likes the most: the fire rod.
Yeah, that is a really nice find.
Well, it looks like Alu, we don't have audio, so we might have to make some tunes for these folks in the interim.
Some tunes.
Yeah, they gotta make some Kakariko tunes or something.
Ooh, that's true. With this routing, BadmoonZ has decided not to check race game and library. This could be super risky if this race game pays off. But just a full heart.
Hmm.
Even if people can't hear us very well, I guess we just got to do our best, and hopefully, behind the scenes, we can get everything worked out.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Half magic, very nice.
Half magic, always great to have, especially with that fire rod. Makes it even more fun to use.
Yeah, I can just spam those fire rod shots. Maybe in this mini Moldorm cave coming up here. All right, so looks like we're gonna head over to the mini Moldorm cave now. BadmoonZ bomb count is pretty low, but he does have that fire rod, so that's what he's counting on, hopefully, to get through here. Also has the hammer and busting out the bee. Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's the beast rats here.
There the bee goes. It went all the way across the room just to kill that one guy. I like it.
Hey, he's always got to be prepared, you know?
And 300 bucks and the flippers and a baby shield here in Mini Moldorm. Really nice. Flippers can really speed up this area of the map too. And they can go ahead and potentially get to Zora and the Waterfall Fairy Cave and Hobo and all this. It looks like BadmoonZ may leave behind Ice Rod Cave, though, with this routing. Depends if he decides to swim down there for it.
Yeah, but I think he has other ideas. Let's see what he decides to do. It's our first kind of route divergence here. Oh no, never mind. Look at this. Wait, no. Wow, it is.
Yeah, Sabo chooses to skip over this full heart at the Hobo and go straight to the Waterfall Fairy Cave. This could be big.
Yeah.
Horde of bombs.
Wow, that was just bombs.
Not even checking the ledge there. Interesting choice. Will BadmoonZ go for Ice Rod? You can swim there fairly quickly. Oh, just kidding.
Nope.
Thought he might go over to Eastern or something, but yeah, it looks like he decided to go for Waterfall. Doesn't quite have enough cash for Zora, so both these guys may have to do a return trip. Although those bombs are actually really nice for BadmoonZ. He doesn't have to go buy as many right now.
Yeah, it's really nice that he's got more moms now. Ooh, we're getting a ledge check here.
Okay. And Sahasrahla. 3 big items here in the back of Sahasrahla. Only piece of heart on the ledge.
Oh, that's something we need, Alu, and something else we usually like to have.
Yeah, what do we find there, Hiei?
We got that moon pearl and the power gloves. It's
That's
so bad.
huge. So bad,
it
but it's
is
so good. That's Dark World access immediately with Hammer and those items. They can actually get to the Dark World immediately. That's incredible. opens
And
things up
we
big
have
time.
to unfortunately say goodbye to one of our dear friends. Goodbye, Aga. We don't need to see you today. Well, at least in Aga 1.
Yeah, there's no real reason. There's nothing at the lumberjack at this point. With that hammer and the flippers, they can access the east dark world, and we have hammer, so it can't be at Pyramid Fairy.
Yep, and that Moon Pearl pretty much sealed the deal. Because that could have been one
Whoa!
thing.
That's gotta be Kane! Wow, both of these guys taking the same route, too. They're thinking alike.
Yeah, they're definitely not missing out on anything amongst the two, so it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. They keep going
BadmoonZ
the
needs to
same.
be careful here. He's getting destroyed by these guards.
He should take out that fire rod. Just burn them all to death.
Yeah, that's what Sabo's doing. He's just got that at the ready. Just nuke these guys real quick. And Sabo has checked Sahasrahla, importantly. So he does have that edge of having Moon Pearl and the Power Glove under his belt.
Now, I'm curious now, where is that lamp? I mean, I'm sure that most of these runners, they all somewhat might practice dark navigation, but it's always nice to have. See the cell. Okay. Just +5 bombs.
Still found that red cane in there. Definitely worth the visit. Now we're seeing a bit of divergence here. It looks like sab0tender gonna check the back of Escape. Definitely a strong play.
Yeah, back escape's really nice. Absolutely.
Yeah.
3 items?
Why not? Quick and easy. And now the question is, will BadmoonZ, it looks like he's heading to Sahasrahla, will he go for Eastern while he's here, or will he just take those items and head right into the Dark World?
Ooh.
Land of Red
Root.
Roops. That's the light world here.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see which one will dip into a dungeon first, because we have yet to see that.
Mm-hmm. Now, Eastern is a crystal, so coming back here with the bow can pay off big time, because then you can just finish it in one shot. Looks like BadmoonZ was thinking about it, decided, you know what, I can access a lot of things right now. Let's skip out on this. I think they're both heading to Hype Cave.
Oh! Let's get hyped for Hype Cave, like Ali was saying.
sab0tender gonna be the first one here. There's that lamp you were talking
there
about.
we go.
I love lamp.
There we go. I love lamp, absolutely. Oh, we get a quick map check. Like, oh my god, that was so fast.
It was so fast. I don't even know how he was able to see everything.
I saw that was Pod was Crystal 6. Looks
That's
like
all
Turtle
I
Rock.
saw as well.
Crystal Skull Woods was a crystal. Turtle Rock was a crystal, but it wasn't one of the combination crystals we need.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. A better map check. Let's confirm that a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch all of those.
Yeah, these guys are both going blazing, so...
They're going in completely different directions, so this could pay off big time for either of them. sab0tender doing kind of a northern route here, taking the pyramid and catfish play, like going to the northeast. He He could go for Palace of Darkness, but that's a little risky without the bow. Yeah, he's going for Catfish. BadmoonZ only getting 50 bucks from the Stumpy. So he's going to have to go to Digging Game, and that's going to be where his progression ends unless he finds the mitts to head into Village of Outcasts.
Digging game is always something interesting now. Since the last tourney, we used to have it in 15 digs, but this time around, it's 1 through 30.
BadmoonZ making a fun little pattern here. Decides to skip out on that piece of heart, and we're about to see a Catfish check. This is a super way out of the way location, but if it pays off, pay off big time. And it's the D! The bow! That is incredible for Sabo here. Cashing in on that. He will be able to actually full clear Palace of Darkness now. That really paid off. And we did get some confirmation from our awesome tracker, Duke Firebird, that Misery Mire and Palace of Darkness are our crystals 5 and 6. And we have Thieves Town as one of our pendants. Fortunately, Sabo taking a death here in the Dark World. Hopefully won't set him back too much, but he's going to have to kind of restart and head back towards Pod, it looks like.
Yep, I was actually just confirming that myself. It is true. Those are exactly the right crystals and pendants for the seed.
Perfect. So it looks like we're getting this escape chest. Only has bombs. We know something that BadmoonZ is going to have to do is head to Catfish at some point if he wants to make progress in Eastern Palace and Palace of Darkness. Might see Eastern Palace first. From Sabo here, yeah, we're gonna see Eastern Palace first. It's an easier dungeon, has the lamp, has the bow, should be a quick excursion, get 3 items, and then he can go to Dark World from there.
I agree, this routing is definitely good.
Yeah, without the mirror, you gotta kind of do one at a time, but I like doing the easier one first. You might find something really powerful to help you for the King Helmasaur fight, like Cylinders.
Well, you gotta get close. Let's see what these guys are gonna do. Is BadmoonZ gonna make the play to Skullwoods?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. I mean, obviously, we've seen Skullwoods pay off so much in this tournament. Value Woods. There's my boy Brian in Eastern. That'll be a nice safety item. But, yeah, Skullwoods is an interesting play here. Now, they don't have a sword, so they can't actually complete Skullwoods, even though they have the Fire Rod. They can collect everything but the Mothula item. So they can't quite finish. Looks like BadmoonZ is gonna get through these bushes and head towards Village of Outcasts instead. Hook
Oh my god.
Whoa! This... Sabo is making all the right plays right now.
I swear, this is just going insane right now for Sabo.
Yeah, and he is 1 game up in this match. So BadmoonZ needs to make that Catfish play, and I'm sure that'll inspire him to go for Eastern and Pod, but until he does, he's on the other side of the world. Like, Sabo's definitely pulling ahead, but that doesn't count BadmoonZ out. He could still find some great stuff here in Village of Outcasts, and maybe we'll see him even dip into Pendant Thieves.
Yeah, Catfish is usually out of the way, so it's really hard to navigate to see how these guys route their way there.
Mm-hmm.
So far, looks like we didn't get much other than the hook shot, right? In Eastern.
Well, there was Kane of Brian.
Oh, Kane and Brian.
And then
Oh yeah, that opens up
looks
logic.
like he's making a gamble here. He's skipping the vanilla big key location,
Ooh.
and he's going for Armos immediately.
Well, it's a 50-50. It still could be compass or the item.
It's a big risk, but it can pay off. Save a lot of time, or potentially lose a lot of time. That is an important thing.
I see from chat they want us to go way loud now, Alu.
I can yell louder. I can yell, can you hear me?
I'm pretty sure Curves heard that one.
I'm trying. Alright, there's the fire shield in Thieves Town. We're gonna see this Armos fight from Sabo.
Look, Curves, but we can hear you now! Oh!
Compass at Armos. I wonder if he's gonna go back in for the last item. That's a tricky one.
Yeah, that's absolutely tricky because I don't know. I would say at this moment he definitely should go back. I mean,
yeah, he's doing it.
Yeah,
he's committing to it, knocking
this
it
is
off.
too early to gamble stuff like this.
Yeah. And this is a bit of a time loss. You kind of have to hike all the way around for something that may not even pay off, but at least it'll be off your mind. You don't have to think about it. Oof. BadmoonZ getting hurt here. 1 heart left. May want to think about using those potions that he picked up earlier to get through here.
We did get quite a few of those potions, didn't we, Alu?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a red and a blue potion right now.
Oh, he's living dangerously.
Yeah, he's trying to use that fire rod.
Oh, no!
That's why you just gulp down those potions when you got them. The question is, will he continue? He's continuing. He's going for it. He wants to get this pendant and see what Thieves Town has to offer.
Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, if it pays out for him, this is huge.
All right, sab0tender going back for this vanilla big key chest. Is it gonna be worth? We know it has an item, but what item?
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Just $20.
20 rupees for our dear friend.
That's so unfortunate. But he still made some great plays. He got the Cane of Brine, he got the hook shot, and he of course has that bow, so like he has a great advantage right now over BadmoonZ.
He's going Dark World again now. Going this way. Let's see what he decides to do.
Maybe he's heading to pod this way?
Yeah, this makes sense.
BadmoonZ has to be careful again. Those crickets, dude.
Oh no! Yeah, this is the pod direction.
Yeah, I think he's just using that portal to get there, because this makes sense, right? You got bow, you got hammer, you got lamp, full clear. They were both crystals. Like, he's making good progress towards completing the game.
Pod's a special crystal too.
Exactly. Now the other one's Misery Mire, so we're a little ways away from figuring out if we can do anything there. But we do have the red cane, and wow, a nice fairy drop for BadmoonZ. That's so important for him.
Oh baby, Seed RNG is helping BadmoonZ. Now people are bringing up the thing about is pedestal a thing, Alu? What do you think could be possibly on the pedestal at this moment?
All right, so our pendants are Thieves Town, which is full clearable right now. Tower of Hera, they can actually get to Tower of Hera with the information that we have with Hammer and Hookshot
Mm-hmm.
that sab0tender has. He can get to Tower of Hera and full clear it with a fire source. Desert Palace is maybe the tricky one. We may need
Yes.
boots, and we need some way of getting in. We need, mitts, flute, and mirror, or we need a book to get in
Oh.
there. So anything that's not those things can be at the pedestal. Basically, I mean, it's possible that, mitts, flute, or mirror could be there if book is available. So it's tricky. It's hard to say, but those could be there. We know where the bow is. I guess it could be any medallion.
I like that. I'm
Really
always
nice
thinking
rod.
ice rod. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, Ice Rod is your classic example, but it's sometimes hard to see what other things can be available. But very nicely done by BadmoonZ, clutching the blind fight out here, grabbing his pendant and 20 bucks to his name. He's done with Thieves Town.
Yep. Still no sword though, so I think maybe that's probably making them not go to Skullwoods. But I think Batman's looking in that direction now.
He absolutely is. Oh, maybe a quick
Oh.
bumper cave check
Yeah.
beforehand.
Some intel. Yeah.
Not a bad plan. If you know something important is here, then you can be thinking about it for, your entire route through Skull Woods and how
Yeah.
you plan on tackling and finding Cape, or just mentally preparing yourself for the trolliest place.
We saw Red Roop again.
Well, not gonna have to worry about that. So far, nothing too exciting in Palace of Darkness. A lot of keys, of course.
Yep. Sometimes this place is called the Palace of Keys.
Mm-hmm. There's the big key in Skull Woods.
All right. Let's see if today's Value Woods or not.
Oh,
Oh,
Mirror was it odd? I missed that completely. I guess there was a mirror on the bow side, so sab0tender is going exactly where he needs to be.
This is
Holy smokes!
This is all the place. There it is. See, he just used it. Amazingly crazy.
I must have missed that. I was checking out the Skull Woods value, which is not paying off for BadmoonZ right now. It's just not paying off at all.
Oh man, I was expecting some death works going on in Pod, but all of a sudden, the fact that he found that mirror makes everything so convenient for him to get
So
around.
nice. And if you put off Pod until you find the mirror, you're gonna be out of luck here in this seed. It's right here in Pod. And apparently bow locked, so BadmoonZ again needs to head to Catfish. I think he's making the Eastern Palace play. There's Blue Mail. Oh my goodness. See that?
Well, this is
Cat
boding well.
Spiky.
This is gonna bode well for BadmoonZ at least. He will have the hook shot at the least.
He will get the hook shot. He'll get the Cane of Brian. Probably be a little sad that he didn't see that earlier for blind. His plays just have not been paying off right now. But that hook shot can lead him up to Death Mountain, which is available in the logic since they have the lamp, they have the gloves. They can go up Death Mountain, they can check a lot of stuff. They can go to Tower of Hera, which is another pendant. It's the green pendant, but could, lead us toward that pedestal.
Yeah, based by items right now, Sabu does have a clear lead, but we're still missing quite a few stuff. I mean, the ice rod is one of those items that can really troll because it can be anywhere.
Yeah, I think the big thing that BadmoonZ has done that Sabo may not do is Thieves Town, but
Mm-hmm.
that's like a pretty likely play for him.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the very least, like Village of Outcasts and Stumpy and Digging Game and all that stuff. I think we'll probably see from Sabo unless he really finds things quickly. Nice death warp there from Sabo. And there's the hook
Yeah.
shot for BadmoonZ.
There you go. Now, it's interesting to see because you need quite a few items to go into Swamp Palace, and I think Sabo has all the items now. He can do Swamp Palace.
I think that's a really strong play. I think the game wants him to go there. Sounds pretty good. 6 items.
Yeah, it's 6 items. You don't have a sword yet. You're hoping for a sword somewhere. Maybe Swamp is the place where your sword's at.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, even
maybe,
right
just
now.
maybe, our first sword will be on the pedestal.
Oh my god, that would be crazy. But right now, look at this. Sabo's gonna go end up fighting Helmasaur with no sword. It's gonna be a hammer battle, maybe some arrows. I don't know.
And sword is required to enter Ganon's tower because of Skull Woods. So it's possible that the only sword they could find could be on the pedestal.
Oh
and
man,
the rest in
that
Ganon's
would be
tower.
that would
How
be
crazy
insane.
would that be? A required sword on the pedestal.
That would be absolutely ridiculous.
It would be so ridiculous. Never heard of anything like that, but that would be amazing.
Yeah, this is no sword Helmasaur. Absolutely.
Yep. This is tricky. He does have the bow, so the bow can do a lot of damage once you get the mask off with the hammer, or bombs if you choose to do so.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how he wants to do this. I mean, you could use tempered damage with the hammer. That helps a lot, but the hitbox of it is really tough. And plus, he can't make the use of the sword to help him either with that.
Exactly.
This is going to be... I think he might use arrows. I don't know.
That's probably what I would do. Hammer hitbox is just so tricky. I mean, he does have blue mail, so he can tank some hits if he gets too close, but it's pretty tough.
Oh, BadmoonZ going to Death Mountain.
This is what we thought he would do. I mean, he got the hook shot, and he has hammer, so he can do Tower of Hera. I mean, he's on a pedestal path right now, in a way. If, like, Mitz or something is at the pedestal, this could be big. And there's our first medallion. The Ether medallion from the old man there.
Ooh.
Nicely done.
All right, red roots after Helmasaur.
But another crystal to sab0tender's name. He is raking in the crystals right now. He's 2 crystals down. Think he's gonna make that swamp play, Hiei?
That's something. I mean, a lot of people want to try to go mode that place as much, but with the varying items they're missing, and it's a crystal, and this is definitely something he wants to do, maybe just to complete it, because he knows he's got to get those 7 to finish this game, and he's looking for a bunch of stuff still.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he's going for it. We see a really exciting thing from BadmoonZ here. He found the cape on Spectacle Rock, but there's the book inside. So now we have desert access, our final pendant that we need to access in order to collect the pedestal item. However, boots could be required for desert, so we're not completely sure if we're go for pedestal, but it's starting to look like it, you know?
Mm-hmm. And that book makes the flute a potential pedestal item now too?
Absolutely. Could have mitts at the pedestal. Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, Ice Rod, any of our medallions.
Mm-hmm.
Could, in theory, have boots at the pedestal, which could be required for Ganon's tower or some bonk location, but we don't
Mm-hmm.
we don't really know. We won't really know about that for a while.
Oh, a paradox cave check from BadmoonZ here.
A lot of items, 7 big items here. Nothing down at the bottom.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting. It's either paradox or swamp. They both have about the same amount of value.
Yeah, but this is another crystal that
Yeah,
Sabo
that's
is
the
gonna
big thing
collect.
too, though.
Yeah. So BadmoonZ really wants to see something here.
Yep.
Needs to make some progression soon. It's really that catfish.
Oh!
There's Ice Rod. That's a nice thing to find, for sure.
Well, you know what? He's one more item away from being able to do a Turtle Rock visit.
Wow, I'm sure he's starting to think about that. It's like, oh, where are those mitts? We need mitts to get up there.
Potentially, that could be it. Or another medallion. But maybe that ether might be the one he needs.
Could be. Saw compass in the first chest in swamp, so Sabo's gonna delve deeper here. Probably do a full clear at this point.
Compass being so early, it makes everything has to be checkable now. In the sense, you know that the west side potentially has one item or two. Yeah, it already answered all those questions. You're definitely gonna have to check this side.
BadmoonZ deciding to go for Spiral Cave, not going for Tower of Hera or reading the Ether Tablet. But maybe we'll see him go back up.
Ooh, early big key in swamp.
Yeah, could see a big chest check right now.
Oh, that secures it. It means absolutely everything else has to be checked.
And our final bottle. BadmoonZ unleashing the bees on Spiral Cave. Wow. All 4 bottles. So early.
Alright, this is crazy. We have all 4 bottles already. But where are the swords? Now that's always my question.
Good question. I have no idea. Again, could be on the pedestal. Like I said, it could be really troll. Okay, BadmoonZ is going for Tower of Hera. So here we go, folks.
As of this moment, the funny thing is, I don't know if BadmoonZ might be going to desert after this because he really doesn't have much access unless he goes to that.
I think he's gonna go to Tower of Hera. I think he
intel.
might be banking on the pedestal right now. Like I don't know. He's like going all in on this. He's down a game, taking some big risks maybe, going to all these pendant dungeons. But we know that Catfish is some big progression for BadmoonZ here.
Oh my god!
Whoa, what are those?
What are those? Was in swamp. And Bombos!
Bombos! Wow! Man, everything is just working out for sab0tender right now. Really great items. Now that Bombos is a little bit useless, because he doesn't have a sword.
Yeah.
Use any of those medallions. We know Ether is up at the Old Man. Sabo has not visited yet, so if that's important, then, you know, he's going to have to make his way up there. But that's not too bad.
Ooh, I like the strats by BadmoonZ earlier with the hard hat beetles. Yeah. Quick shotting him into the holes. No sword.
Gotta use the weapons that you have. Makes sense. So those boots are mirror locked.
Oh, there's the other medallion.
Wow. So Pendant Hera having some value here could bring BadmoonZ back in the game.
Yeah, this might give him access to stuff that, because we have no idea what's required for Meyer or Turtle Rock at the moment.
That's right. We still don't have our mitts. Mitts could be at pedestal, for all we know. Those boots in Swamp pretty much confirmed that we can pull the pedestal now.
Oh, boy. Nothing else so far, but the boots is really handy.
Boots are great. I mean, we got Bombos just in case. Maybe that's our a good way to kill Cold Stare if we find a sword. But all of these are items. That's the nice thing. He's already found compass and map in the big key. BadmoonZ going after Troll Dorm here with the hammer. Doing pretty well. Got the first couple in. Knocks him out. That was really quick and clean.
It was a clutch fight. Let's see what he gets. Okay, of course. That leads to the basement.
Are we forced into the basement? Catch me? I think we are not. I think there was like a 5-arrow upgrade in the big chest.
Oh, I think he might have lucked out this time then.
Yeah, but he did get that green pendant. And we're seeing some quick menu swapping here from Sabo with the no sword. You gotta just switch between hookshot and hammer.
Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, we've seen him do battles now with no swords quite a few times already.
Yeah, both of these guys having to deal with blind, with Helmasaur, with Armos Knights. Now we see Argus, Troll Dorm. They're doing a great job managing without a sword. Nope, just kidding! BadmoonZ has found his first sword in Spike Cave, of all places.
Oh my god.
Dance. That's incredible.
I'm pretty sure he's ecstatic. He's like, I can fend myself now.
He's got to be feeling pretty good about that. Oh, this could be it for BadmoonZ. If he takes this, I don't know, is he going to go to Desert? What's he going to do here?
Oh, he's going to Dark World. Oh, that's good. This is good for him.
This could be really good. Hopefully he doesn't just go to Pod.
Yeah.
Let's see him route up to Catfish.
Let's see. Don't go to Catfish.
Full heart on Argus. Now with Mirror in sab0tender's inventory, he can actually basically full clear the northern Dark World and even check King's Tomb. So like those bonk locations are in the mix for him.
Ooh,
BadmoonZ is routing up to Pyramid.
This is looking good. Yeah, he's gotta go north.
Some of this overworld that BadmoonZ has cleaned up, although he can check the mirror locations, which is kind of important. We know the bloomerang's on the Pyramid, but the bow is at Catfish. Will BadmoonZ make the play to go north for the Catfish?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
No! Go the other way!
Oh, no.
He's forcing himself to double dip Palace of Darkness now, and this is not going to end well for BadmoonZ. He might find that. No, he can't find the mirror because it's bow locked.
Yeah, this is. Oh.
I don't remember what the first item in Pod was, so he may just get like locked out of this, which would be really good for him.
Oh yeah, that would be good. And let's see what he does next. I mean, he could do Desert. I mean, that's something he might be thinking of.
Yeah, he may not just, like, I don't know when he's gonna make his way over to to catfish at this point. Like, there's
It's hard.
really good routing. Like, that was his chance to go to catfish.
You know what I'm thinking he might do though? He might, if he doesn't get, like let's say he gets stuck here. He still has to do Skull Woods. He can do that now with the sword and Fire Rod.
True.
I'm wondering if he would do it
both
there.
items in Skull.
Yeah, but oh man, I'm trying to figure out.
He can peek at the pedestal before he does it though. He could like head over there, and there is a small key available, so he's gonna keep going.
I'm trying to see what other ways he would lure himself there, but
Meanwhile, Sabo's putting those boots to good work.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going so quick now. He's probably maybe oh wow. Oh yeah, no mitts. Gotta go this way.
Yeah, those mitts are actually probably what's saving BadmoonZ right now, because they unlock a lot of stuff later in the game. So there's kind of like, feels like sometimes there's like two halves of the game, although they've found a lot of good items at this point, so there's very few to find that remain. But like, those mitts really kind of slow the game down. So whoever finds those mitts may really be the one who pulls ahead.
Oh, Sabo's gonna do some of the stuff BadmoonZ has done already. He's probably gonna do a Skull Woods check here. This is actually good for BadmoonZ because that means the time that he does to check these things is gonna even out.
Exactly. Agreed. This is a fine play by Sabo. I mean, like, there are two items here. You have the Fire Rod. You can do everything but the boss.
Yep.
You don't have a sword. It's a solid play, but we know it doesn't pay off. Unfortunately for BadmoonZ, this play is not going to really pay off either.
Yeah. At least he can clear as much as he can and then head back once he takes care of the Bollock areas.
Does get his blue tunic. That is a nice little upgrade.
All right, let's see. He's probably gonna just finish up this part. He's not gonna get that mirror, right? It's on the other side, right?
Yeah, I think it's Bollock's. You have to go to Catfish to get it, which that's the real progression here. Now, fortunately, he does he gets the keys to be able to check some of this stuff, so he may not have to come back later.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do the side later, I don't think. So that's
Does
the
he have
good
the
part
big
about
key?
it. I think he'll eventually find it.
Okay, it's
side.
not on the boat.
Okay. Someone says that a pickle. That is a Cactuar from the Final Fantasy series.
Wait a second. Sabo is continuing. He knows he's found all the items because he didn't even check that other one.
I think he doesn't realize the sword thing.
The sword thing. That's going to be a problem for him. BadmoonZ does have the big key, so he's actually able to clear all of this.
Yeah, this is actually not too bad.
Pod is going to be nice, actually.
Yeah.
It's fortunate for him.
Mm-hmm.
Is this is either the desert play or the catfish play? What you doing, BadmoonZ? Desert. I think at this point he has decided to go for pedestal.
Yeah.
And I mean, desert has some good locations too. You can check Agana's cave and see what's on the ledge. There's two items in desert as well, but they could be boots locked, and we know where the boots are, and they're accessible.
Yep, and we know what's gonna happen. Sabo's soon gonna have a rude awakening right here.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough for Sabo.
He's gonna be like, uh-oh.
That sword upgrade that BadmoonZ found really paying off here.
Sabo's starting to realize it. I can hookshot that thing, right? Nope.
Shoutouts to the Chocobo there.
It's alright, Sabo. It happens to people all the time.
All right, we're gonna find out quickly if this is boots locked. What's it gonna be? BadmoonZ, I guess, wants this to be a big key or a small key. With the big key on the right side. It's a shovel!
Oh my god.
So, you need boots.
Yep. Is he gonna steal the key though? I don't know. Oh no, never mind.
He could steal the key, but the big key is going to be on the right side, so you're only going to get access to one item.
Yeah, but he
I don't
might
know if
be
I really like this
doing
play,
this.
but he might be doing it.
It is a
sequence break.
pendant, so I understand why he's doing it. If it's a pendant, he's like, okay, he might be doing it.
Probably
because of that.
feeling like he's been going so slow.
Oh my god!
There's the Titans mitts in the bonk rocks. sab0tender following the logic of the game, rewarded here for his play.
Well, that's actually some good news for us because that means he won't be aimlessly checking different things for BadmoonZ, because sometimes finding the mitts will get him out of the way that he needs to go.
True.
But by locking him out of there, and based on what he knows, he probably has very few places to look now. He may have to definitely go to Catfish now.
Right. But Sabo just pulls more and more ahead. And, like, the sequence break could pay off, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Now for Sabo's end, the thing that's going to be tough for him is still finding that sword, because we haven't seen one yet for his end.
Agreed. If the only one available is in Spike Cave, that could throw him for a loop.
Yeah, it's just kind of insane. So far, nothing. Oh, silvers!
Ooh, that's a nice bonus for sequence breaking. That'll definitely speed up the Armos and King Helmasaur fights and the Vitreous fight, everything like that. That is,
yeah, that makes
well
me
done.
sweet right there. But now that we found the mitts,
I think Sabo's going up Death Mountain. He's got mitts to do all the dark Death Mountain as well. So this is going to be huge for him. He'll find his book. He will find maybe his sword. He might go into Hera and find Quake, which we're not sure what is required, but we may actually see what's required for Turtle Rock here in a bit.
Yeah, I'm
He'll
thinking
find Ice Rod as
BadmoonZ.
well.
Yeah, I think BadmoonZ is starting to run out of places. He's probably gonna do the Catfish now.
He needs to. Like, he needs to do it right now. He's gonna do Shovel.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Now,
But
this is pretty interesting.
with the boots, Sabo is able to check these so quickly and just been moving through the game a lot quicker than BadmoonZ. That's like been a huge advantage for him.
All right, this is the play now. Deciding where BadmoonZ decides right here.
Where is he going?
Maybe this way to the Dark World? I don't know.
He could take the Kakariko Warp. And oh, he didn't do this earlier.
Oh, he never checked. Okay.
Not a bad plan, considering he had missed this location. But now what? I guess he could take the Kakariko Warp and then go North Dark World and swim over. Oh, he's gonna check this. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Nope. What you got, BadmoonZ? Is there anything left for him? Like, I don't even know if there's anything left.
I really don't think there is. He has no way to do anything except that spot, I don't think. Oh, he can turn in his pendant, right?
Oh, is he gonna go Zora? No, he did that.
Saha for the green pendant?
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. This is gonna be literally the last thing he can do.
Yeah, he's so locked right now from everything else.
Like, sab0tender got that at like 16 or 17 minutes in.
Let's see. Okay.
Land of Red Roops.
Yes.
Sabo
Now, what
is
is he
going
gonna
into
do?
Hera.
All right.
Still need to find a flute. Flute is kind of the big outstanding item right now. Sabo's desperate for his sword as well. This routing may actually hurt him in that respect.
Did BadmoonZ make it to the Ice Rod Cave? Because this is kind of where I'm thinking he's going now.
Yeah, I think that's exactly where he's going. Forgot all these locations, but they're not the ones that progress him. Have we seen this yet?
I think we have on one side, and someone definitely made it all the way here.
I don't think we did.
Maybe. We'll see.
I think Sabo jumped into the water and went immediately like waterfall.
Oh, maybe that's probably what it was. All right, let's take a look at what the Ice Rod Cave has. Will this be the flute? We haven't seen that yet. Oh, no, heart.
It's another heart for BadmoonZ. They were not able to afford Zora earlier.
Yeah.
So maybe Zora will make him think about catfish?
Oh no, I don't know, but he's starting to run out of spots. He can't think of anything because he's blocked out of a lot of things without the mitts and that mirror. It just kind of prevents him from doing much.
He just left catfish as like the farthest possible item to collect, so he just doesn't want to do it. And that's really hurting him right here in this particular circumstance.
Let's see what Zora has for him. And I think this is gonna be the decision of if he remembers clearly that he doesn't do catfish or not after
Right.
this.
I don't know where else he can go. We keep finding new locations for him to go, so maybe he's got a couple more things on his mind.
Ooh.
$20. Well,
I think he knows.
That's good
I'm
for
sorry,
him.
he knows.
I think that's good for him. Like, what else can he do? He has to go to catfish.
Yeah, he's done everything he can do as much as he can in the Dark World and Light World. Yeah, this is it. Look where he's going. There's no possible thing but catfish here.
Yep. sab0tender picking up the ice rod there. Sure feeling pretty good about it. Might see him go into Turtle Rock because we're about to see Dark Death Mountain, which is going to be huge. BadmoonZ likely going to start following this chain of bow to mirror, finishing up those dungeons.
The thing about
going to
Sabo, like Alu were thinking, is he doesn't have a sword yet, does he?
No, and he left Hera without Quake.
Okay. He's looking for the intel here about what's the Turtle Rock medallion, I guess, now.
Yeah.
Hookshot Cave, but yeah, without the sword, he can't open Turtle Rock either, though.
Oh,
so
you're right. Good call. That's pretty funny. I mean, he might be able to get it here, though, if he does the cave play. He has what he needs to do it.
Maybe Hookshot Cave might have it, too. Who knows? We haven't seen any other sword yet.
No, absolutely not. We could still have that flute on the pedestal.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. It's starting to look a lot like that, but the fact that we know where a sword is, it still could also be a T-Rock.
There's a lot open to these guys. Well, at least to Sabo right now. There's the red tunic. Very nice. But like all the mitts locked locations were opened up when Sabo found those mitts.
Wow, no sword. Seriously, that's my cave. It's the only sword so far.
That's super crazy. Was there something up on the floating island?
Not that I remembered, but there he goes. That's what we need to see from BadmoonZ, and now we know.
I'm sure he's kicking himself.
He's gonna go into pod right now because he knows. This is my progression. I go into pod, and that's good because he'll find the mirror there. The mirror will open Swamp Palace.
Yeah, he'll
for
mirror
him.
to Eastern too, which is really nice.
Yeah, this is
He can
he
finish
needs to do
that.
this. Yeah.
And then, yeah, Mirror will open Swamp, which inevitably leads him to Boots, which we know leads him to
Mitts.
Mitts. Which, at that point, I wonder if he'll consider going for the pedestal,
Oh, we found the
going
sword.
back to Desert. Ooh. Sword on Floating Island.
Yep.
Really nice.
Oh, he's doing the spy cave, which is good. He's gonna find a master sword then.
Yeah, he's going for Master right now. Now, did he check? Quake was Turtle Rock?
Yeah, he couldn't. He didn't get it. It was an error. Remember?
Oh my god, this could come back. This is BadmoonZ's chance to come back in this race. Looks like Sabo is way ahead right now. But if he doesn't go to Hera, like, he's going to Spike Cave. He just skipped over Hera.
Yeah.
If he doesn't go back there, he could be in big trouble.
Let's see what he does here. I mean,
Oh, he might be considering it. He's
he
like
might
picking up
use
some
the old
parts.
man. He might use the old man heal. Let's see what he
Yeah.
does. Nope, he's going somewhere
No.
else.
Maybe
Desert,
Ice
maybe?
Palace?
That ice is good. I agree with you on ice. One chest spot in escape sewer.
Yeah, I think the sewer chest, maybe. What he's thinking
Wow.
about.
Okay. He's
I
got
think
a
Ice
lot of
Palace
options,
is
though.
definitely a strong play here.
I mean, yeah, he could finish its progression. He needs
It's a
that crystal.
Yeah. He's got half magic, so he can bombos and fire rod the heck out of things.
This is insane, though. The fact that that one little thing, and Hera is a pendant. I don't know when he's gonna go back inside and do that.
Yeah, absolutely. He's also left Thieves Town behind. He might be thinking about that soon.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
a
another thing.
dungeon to clear, but that was not worthwhile. There's the mirror for
Oh, we
BadmoonZ.
know BadmoonZ was shaking it.
Frustration chance there, but this is it. He just takes the bow side, and now he can keep going through Palace of Darkness. Like, he's gonna clear this. He's gonna immediately clear Eastern right afterwards. He's got silver arrows, which are a nice advantage.
Yep.
So don't count him out yet, but Sabo still has a pretty strong advantage right now.
So the question is Bombos going to be the medallion required for Meyer? Because no one's able to get there because we don't have that flute yet.
Sabo is cleaning up some of these out-of-the-way locations.
Well, that's good. That bodes well for BadmoonZ.
It does. Sabo using those boots, though, pretty well to get here quick. But again, all this is a waste of time. We know, not worthwhile. Might see him go over to Zora.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why he's staying here. I mean, or he's going to Ice Palace. I don't know.
I guess. Yeah, I guess he could go to either of those. I'm not sure if he did Hobo yet either.
Let's see if he... Oh, Hobo it is. Yep, there you go. This is going to be a much quicker fight for BadmoonZ on Helmasword. Hammer and Silver Arrows makes this a much quicker fight.
One silver arrow takes care of him.
And what will this... I don't know what Sabo's going to do. He has too much open to him at this moment. It's like...
Yeah, there's a lot available. Now, T-Rock being locked is good for him in a way.
Yeah, it is true. I mean...
But if Flute is there, then it's really bad for him. Like, he has to go back up to the mountain. Like, in order to access T-Rock, which is on the mountain, he has to go to the mountain to Hera. So it's a bit tricky in that respect. But I think he's probably going to make the play on ice here soon. Maybe we'll see him head up Zora first.
Yeah, and I think for BadmoonZ, it's probably Swamp because he's done almost
He's gonna
everything
mirror
he
to
can do.
Eastern for sure.
Yeah, obviously that's the play first, but I think that's the only thing he can possibly do, pretty much. Oh, besides the mirror spots now that are
Right.
open to him.
I think he's probably feeling behind, right? Like that was the
Yeah,
last thing he could do. So he's gonna go for dungeons as much as possible. At least that's what I would do here.
yeah, that's what I would be thinking.
So I think you're right. I think he's gonna go for Swamp, which is exactly where he needs to be.
Yeah, he knows that that's a crystal he has to do. He has the access to it now. He's looking for items. That's probably a place he needs to be. But here's the Ice Palace play, though.
Yeah, we got a small key here in the first chest. That's actually really convenient because you can take that small key and unlock a couple of valuable items on the right side of Ice Palace here, so save a bit of time.
Alright, BadmoonZ, of course, being here earlier, already cleared up what he has to. Just going to kill that boss now.
Yeah, and mitts are in bonk rocks, so that's kind of the point where things start to equalize for these players if BadmoonZ can get there. But Sabo's just been knocking out so many dungeons. So BadmoonZ just has to catch up. He's playing catch up right now, but he's on the right path to do so, finally. We got Boots in Swamp Palace, so we got in the West Wing that too. So you gotta really do that full clear on Swamp. Cannot leave those items behind.
Now here's the thing. If this ends up being a pedestal seed, BadmoonZ is clearly in kind of going to be in a better lead because he's already done those pendant.
Yeah, if Flute is at pedestal, I think that's the best chance that BadmoonZ has here.
Yeah.
Is if Flute is at
That's
pedestal.
what I'm starting to think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Agreed. But he knows Desert is clear of items.
Yeah, so he's not going to pretty much go there until he's an eminent that's required for him to do. Oh, he's doing the swamp play. This is good for him. This bodes well. He has to be doing this. It's the only progression he needs.
All right, we're getting our look at this treasure-rich area of Ice Palace. Usually you find a couple items up here. 20 bucks.
Yeah, this is interesting, all right. I think he's definitely looking around for obviously Quick. He knows he needs that thing.
And what'll be interesting is the point at which BadmoonZ finds mitts. Will he say, you know what? I think Flute is in T-Rock. I'm just going to go full clear T-Rock. That could be a big play for BadmoonZ that brings him back in the game as well. But
I have to agree on that.
It's still a little while before he can do that. He has to full clear Swamp here. He has to get his boots in the west wing of Swamp, which is very slow. And then he has to go to the bonk rocks as soon as he can.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see what we find. Okay, that's a convenient big key in the Ice Palace right there. Oh, 50-50 here. It's either Cold Stare with the item or that last Jelly Room place.
Is he going for the 50-50? Oh, he's doing.
Oh, he is.
Wow, he's doing it again. This is what he did in Eastern Palace.
I know, he's doing the 50-50. Well, he does have bombos and half magic, so this helps quite a bit.
The fight will be easy, but the time.
Yeah, if he has to come back.
Entering could be devastating.
Oh, he's going for the Oh, he's using half this way, and then he's gonna do this. But yeah, Bombos would have gave him more magic meter, but oh well.
Does take a little bit longer time-wise, but he needs to be careful with his health. Doing a pretty good job. Knocks out the first puff. Now he's really just gotta... Oh, takes out the second one already.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta
Oh, that was a good double right there with the spin attack.
Oh, Cold Stare was rushing him, but he got it down. Very nicely done. Oh!
Oh no, the 50-50 is not gonna help!
It's a compass yet again.
Oh my god, is he gonna spend the time looking for that last item here?
I feel like he's going to. He went for all those out-of-the-way locations before coming here.
I know, but oh my god, seriously, is he gonna do it? Let's see if he's gonna... Oh, he's bailing! He's bailing!
This could be either amazing or devastating. He's flailing in place trying to decide what to do.
Oh my god, that 50-50 play, oh boy.
Now where are you going?
This is crazy.
Could be leaving behind the flute.
Oh, dude, BadmoonZ almost flooded the key. He remembered.
Yeah, he was clutch.
Yeah, the flute pretty much is the go mode item right now, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, for, I guess, viewers and commentators go mode, we need the flute, but these guys are still missing certain items, respectively. We know Quake is required for Turtle Rock, and that's sitting in Tower of Hera. sab0tender has been very reluctant to enter these pendant dungeons, and BadmoonZ has embraced them. So that's kind of an advantage that BadmoonZ has that Sabo does not, is Tower of Hera does have Quake. And sab0tender has full cleared everything but Tower of Hera in the Death Mountain area, so it might be a while before he heads up there. He is going to probably find his silvers here soon in Desert, along with the shovel, which we know is not worthwhile. But he could choose to finish this. Since he does have the book he can get in, he has the boots to get the key off the torch. Be able to full clear this, but he's just going to get a red pendant. And there's the boots for BadmoonZ. He's going to find Bombos here as well. So he'll be fine on those medallions.
Yeah, as far as items, as soon as BadmoonZ heads up Death Mountain, they're pretty much going to be tied up. Because if he checks everything, he should have the same inventory as Sabo at that time then.
Yeah, the only thing is Ice Palace.
Yeah.
Sabo has cleared there, but he hasn't full cleared Ice Palace.
No, he has not. And what if that has the flute?
Left one thing behind.
And we know that that's going to be an item because he found the other key already, so...
This, I would not count BadmoonZ out right now.
No, I would not.
I think this is a point where he has actually somehow recovered. sab0tender was finding exactly the correct path to take early game and mid game, and this late game is just hurting him. He's just not made the right plays.
Yeah, the skipping of Tower of Hera really came back to put BadmoonZ a little bit better shape because we know the Quake medallion was there.
And we still have the chance that flute is at the pedestal.
And if that's the case, that definitely bodes well for BadmoonZ at this moment.
Definitely. Sure, Sabo's happy to see those silvers, but he knows he's found 2 items, so he's gonna leave. He's not gonna full clear the dungeon and kill Land Molus. Does not expect pedestal.
No, I don't think he's expecting it right now. He might not be thinking about it. He's not. Yeah, him leaving is showing that he's not thinking it is at the moment still.
I think he's going to Thieves.
Yeah, this is definitely the right play for him right now. It's because he's still looking for that Quake medallion.
It's the high density play. I agree with the decision, but it is just not the right one unless pedestal is required.
Yeah, And this kind of... Oh, no, he might be doing... Oh, yeah, no, yeah, he is. This is the faster way to the form.
He can finish Skull Woods now, so I mean, he might consider doing that. Maybe checking the pedestal.
That's a
That might be a
possibility.
decent play.
Yeah, it is. There it is. Yeah, he's doing it.
Okay, that's a solid play. I
I
like
agree.
this. Yeah,
I
you
like
get a
this play.
crystal that you need, and you get to check the pedestal to know if Flute is there, or in his case, Quake could be there.
Yeah. I agree with this play.
Yep.
Smart play indeed.
Seeing some furious menuing here from BadmoonZ. As we saw earlier with Sabo, between hookshot and hammer. The question is, how soon will BadmoonZ head to those bonk rocks? You know, that's where the value is. Now, have we seen dwarves?
No.
And
We have not seen
hammer
that
pegs
segment
and-
because the Mitz was gone for a while.
Yeah, I don't think Sabo has headed in that direction, so he might do all of that, and that could pay off as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be pretty interesting.
Yeah, but I think that Sabo's definitely making the right play at this point because he's missing stuff. Starting to wonder if this is a pedestal seed. I gotta do this crystal anyways. It's worth a check after it.
Yeah, and we're still wondering if it's a pedestal seed too. Could have that flute there. We're probably gonna find out right after this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Got that half magic trying to knock out Mothula here. He's got the red tunic too. Makes it look easy. Well done.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if BadmoonZ might be doing the same thing after because he might want to check if this is a pedestal seed too.
Well, he's checking all these mirror locations, which is generally good. Maybe we'll see him save and quit and head to Sanctuary and check the bonk locations. He can only check one of them, I suppose, but that's the one he needs to check. Here we go. Pedestal check
it is.
from
Let's see.
Sabo.
Oh my God, the sword! You called it earlier, Olive.
Wow. If only it was the only sword. That would have been amazing. But that is potentially an awesome tempered. If they want it. I don't see him getting it, but if they want it. And look at this. Look where BadmoonZ is going.
Oh, this is good for him.
Here we go. It's Bonk Rocks time. Now the question is, where is he going to put those mitts to use? I think he's going to go to King's Tomb immediately.
No.
Nope. Oh.
Wow. He's like, nope.
Going to T-Rock? I want to see the T-Rock play.
Well, where is he going?
Could he be going to Ice Palace?
Yeah, maybe. If he's going south, Ice Palace.
That's a fair play.
Oh, yeah. It makes sense. And then he might be thinking after this, he's going to go up.
This is like the latest Village of Outcasts check I think I've ever seen. Here from
I swear, I was so
crazy.
shocked. It's because he never went around Thieves Town or anything. I'm like, wow, it's amazing to see how much he's done without going here.
Yeah. 1 hour and 19 minutes checking the Sea House without like forgetting about it. Okay, he's gonna go for a more overworld here.
Oh, here.
Clearly.
Let's see if this has the flute now. Yeah, we did not see any of this stuff because Sabo has never even done this side.
And remember, even if he finds the flute, this is not go mode. That may lead him to Mire, where he could just waste a bunch of time. And right now, BadmoonZ is just looking for that flute.
Yep.
So, item-wise, BadmoonZ is ahead. In terms of crystals, he is behind.
Yeah.
Still needs to finish up ice here. He's gonna check probably that one item that Sabo left behind. It'll be crazy if both of them leave that item behind. I wouldn't know what to say.
Oh man.
But, yeah, he needs to do this and Skull Woods to really catch up to Sabo right now. But he's catching up slowly and surely. Really depends what happens here.
I don't know. I'm starting to think if okay, he's gonna do the chest here first.
Yeah, dwarves are only a piece of heart. Didn't find anything in Hammer Peg, so he's gonna take this chest and route south.
I'm curious to see if Sabu would then, after doing this, if he's gonna decide to do Thieves Town or not.
I mean, I'm honestly surprised he didn't because it's such a high density area, but you know, it's a pendant dungeon. You don't want to waste your time with that.
Yeah.
Although you might get a sword upgrade if you go all the way.
Yeah. So we don't even know what's in this purple chest, though.
Absolutely not. Get a full heart here. We know the shovel spot. This is good routing by Sabo coming down through this area. And this purple chest could have a flute, which is what we're looking for. You know, flute cannot be at the Pyramid Fairy because Misery Mire is one of those.
Yes, so we know it's... Yeah, that wrecks that. We know it's not at the pedestal anymore.
Yep. Got a sword there. Here we go. Purple chest.
Alright, let's see. Nope!
Fire shield. Okay.
Okay, Alu, I'm starting to think this thing might be in T-Rock.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a strong play. I'm sure BadmoonZ has got to be thinking about it. He has all the medallions. He has all the items to full clear it. That might be his next stop.
Yeah, I'm starting to think if BadmoonZ finishes this, he might... I don't know, he might want to do Skullwoods too, and then head up T-Rock. Check pedestal in case it's needed.
Yeah.
And then he might do T-Rock. I don't know. I mean, it's always good to know if you're gonna have to look for something or not.
Uh-oh. sab0tender going to Sanctuary. Could this be the Thieves Town play? It's an enormous waste of time, but it's a lot of items. It's probably the highest density area he can check right now.
Yeah, I think it makes sense for him to do so.
This is a chance for BadmoonZ to take the lead. And another question is he going to check the iced tea room with the 2 blue jellies? Because we know there's an item there. If it's the flute...
Oh my god, that's gonna be...
I think BadmoonZ just wins this. I think, like, when do you go back to check that one ice chest? That's the last thing you do. That's the last thing
he's gambling too!
Are you kidding?
No!
Oh,
no! He's gambling also!
Well, he's behind, so I get it, but this is crazy! I wonder if he'll go back in.
Oh my god, what if this jelly has this flute? What if it's right there?
We didn't count the items wrong or anything, did we? He checked the big chest there and found... This is crazy.
No, it's. I think this is it. The big chest was a key. I have a feeling, and this is the compass. It's an item.
Wow. We're seeing some hammer cold stare. Very interesting. Surprised not to see that half magic put to use with the fire rod. You just nuke these guys. Okay, there we go.
Oh, that's how it's done, according to Duke Firebird. Distract.
Okay. Thank God. I was about to lose my mind over this. It's like...
No, cold stare was the compass. That's what I was saying. And the key was the big chest.
Okay, I'll go back to losing my mind.
And there's 2 keys right there, so it has to be an item.
Oh my god.
That's what I was saying. It has to be. Oh, I don't know, man. I would lose my mind.
Is he gonna go back in?
No.
No, he's not doing it. Is it T-Rock time? That's what I want to know.
Oh my god, this scene is going nuts.
Sanctuary.
He might be doing King's Tomb because he realized he didn't do it.
He could consider doing Skull Woods right now.
I
and then checking
agree.
Pedestal.
Yeah, I agree.
That might be what he's doing. So he's literally doing like all the things that Sabo did with these dungeon plays.
These guys
But he's already
doing the
done
same
like
thing.
down and all this. So these guys might sync up a little bit after their respective dungeons.
And
This
then
is
they
gonna be
bite.
quick for BadmoonZ.
BadmoonZ would be able to go to T-Rock first, though, if he decides not to check any overworld stuff.
Absolutely, because that Quake.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this seed's starting to get closer and closer now.
I don't know how this is gonna go. Because I mean, you gotta think Sabo's thinking about Tower of Hera. He's been doing pendant dungeons this whole time, so that's probably his next stop. BadmoonZ still hasn't checked all the Mitzlocked locations like Dark Death Mountain, which we know has another sword up on the floating island. I'm sure he'll be happy to pick that up. And then, like Hookshot Cave and the Super Bunny Cave. So he'll probably do all of that. He could consider doing the dwarves. But if he's feeling behind, he may just go straight there.
Oh, he tried to do pet check here, but that's not the right way. Oh, he can't get in the... Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, I was so worried about that one.
I've had that happen to me before. That is not fun. I like just clearing the dungeon before I do this because it's so dangerous. But he's gonna find this sword upgrade here and probably just say no.
All right, he's gonna turn that one down. Okay.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised that he didn't finish Desert to just pull that, and that would have really benefited him. But he's gonna be clearing Skull Woods now. I don't think he's gonna go back for it. That's for sure.
This is starting to get really close, though.
It is. These guys are gonna have pretty similar completion, with BadmoonZ just a bit behind on Overworld. For the Mitzlocked locations. But Sabo has not done Tower of Hera, so it's fairly even right now, I would say.
And Sabo might do Tower of Hera for the sake of the Green Pendant, too.
Yep. Which we know is not worthwhile. It's like 20 bucks from Sahasrahla. Thanks, Sahasrahla.
Yeah, this is starting to become really, really interesting.
Yeah.
Who's gonna go to T-Rock first? It's the big deal here now.
Yep. I want to say that BadmoonZ is gonna go straight there, but he might check like. I mean, he's definitely gonna check Dark Death Mountain along the way. I feel like that makes complete sense.
Yeah, and then he might dip into it, but he's done everything else pretty much. After that, almost I can say. Besides,
be really careful with his health right now. It's getting pretty low. Those spikes are just getting in the way.
There you go.
There
he's got
we
it.
go. What is this? Is this Zora?
Oh, is he going back to ice for that one spot?
Oh my! No, this could be a big play. Like this...
it could be.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
No, he's going Zora. Never mind.
Going Zora.
He's just. I swear, if he actually went back to ice, and that's.
I swear, if both of these guys put that off for the longest time, and that's the flute, I'm gonna lose it. I don't know.
I mean, it's. Oh my god! It's so one item. It's so critical. Oh, BadmoonZ is here. He's doing T-Rock play maybe after this.
I mean, he's going Dark Death Mountain. I see no reason for him to not do Turtle Rock.
Yeah, he knows. He's probably also thinking like, oh man, I wasted so much time looking for that bow. I gotta finish stuff.
Yeah, he found Bo at the hour mark, which was the progression to get him to where he needed to be. So this is big. And the question is he going to be able to pick up the second sword? Does he know that it's there? I hope he peeked at it.
Oh, Sabo's making the same decision now.
Well, he can't get into Turtle Rock, so I'm thinking he's going to Hera.
Yeah, but I think that's based on what he's going to get from Hera. I think he's going to be pointing towards that side too.
Getting a little trolled here by these squirrels, but he's doing all right.
Oh, didn't use the mirror correctly there.
Yeah, these small amounts of time add up when you and your opponent are this close. Gotta make every little bit count. Man, I don't know how this match is gonna go. This is anyone's game.
It's so close right now. They practically did just about the same things, other than the Smith area, which Sabo completed. But this is if BadmoonZ just decides to finish Turtle Rock now, and it is where his progression is. They kind of gonna start to even out each other.
Is that or that one chest in the Ice
Yeah,
Palace?
or is that one chest in Ice Palace with Flute? Oh my goodness.
I think that's advantage sab0tender if
Yeah,
that chest has the flute, because he's just cleared more of the overworld. And
I would have to
BadmoonZ will
agree.
like, both of these guys are gonna check that chest last for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all gonna come down to this T-Rock. If Flute is in T-Rock, I think BadmoonZ surges ahead here. It looks like he knows where that sword is. He's gonna go pick it up right now.
Oh yeah, he definitely has to have that sword. He already knows there's one sword upgrade in the pedestal, so he knows. Oh, I gotta get this thing.
Yeah, there's only one that will reasonably get after this, and that might just be by pure luck.
Yeah. This moment, we covered just about everything. This sword's gonna probably be either in T-Rock or Dan's Tower.
Now look at that. There's Quake for Sabo. He's about to get his second item here in Hera, and he's gonna just bounce right out of here. So look at this. BadmoonZ making the T-Rock play right now. sab0tender going to Death Mountain right now. Gonna be heading into Turtle Rock. These guys are completely synced up. It's down to execution. It's down to where is that flute? Is the flute in Turtle Rock? It's the highest percentage play, but then there's that one chest in ice. There's that one
chest in ice.
In ice somehow. That's playing a little bit of a troll role here.
Oh my god, if they don't find it here, we know it's the one chest in ice.
Yeah, and sab0tender decided not to go for the green pendant. I'm actually a little surprised about that, because it is an extra item, but he's probably feeling a little behind because he hasn't made progress in a while.
I agree. I would have to agree.
Both of these guys might be thinking that they're behind. If Flute is in Turtle Rock, BadmoonZ has a very slight edge. Easily could change based on, like, Ganon's Tower or something like that.
Ooh, what a quick big key.
It's a nice big key. Man, this is a really tense match.
Yeah, this is coming down to the wire here.
This is looking really, really grim for BadmoonZ, and somehow he has managed to bring this back.
You know, we're still missing some fetch quest items though, Alu.
We got powder and mushroom.
Yeah.
Not large. Got a swag burn a dash here from BadmoonZ. Picking up a couple keys. That's really nice to find early. But when you're full clearing, you pretty much have to use them all.
Yeah, they're gonna give each other kind of like a high five there.
Yeah, they're in the same room, close enough.
Yep. Wow, let's see what Chomps has. I mean, it can be something. Could be a key.
Another nice Burna and dash from sab0tender. These guys are doing all the swag strats here through T-Rock. Burna dashing around.
Ooh, key. This could have been the nice key way to get around things, but the fact that they have to still search for stuff, they're gonna check the vanilla big key chest location too still.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's unfortunate. The only real way that really plays out is if the Ice Palace chest.
Oh my god. This I still if it's there, that's just insane that they both did the same thing.
It's crazy. But I get it. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to go fast.
Yeah.
Making some gambles. And they might be right. They might be right.
They might be right. I can't deny that. They might be right about it.
Only a piece of heart in the vanilla big key chest.
Mmm. Mimic cave time.
Yeah, you gotta be thorough here. Could we have a flute in Mimic Cave?
Wow, this is starting to get intense though. It's just like,
Yeah, I mean it's coming down to execution too. It's like who can get through these rooms faster? Right now, BadmoonZ has managed to maintain his lead.
oh good dude. She's like, dude, Batman, don't go with that door. You're still looking for stuff.
There's no way you can leave something behind here. That's
Yeah.
way too risky. I mean, he's all in on this play, more or less.
Yeah, this is it.
Right, will it be Mimic Cave? Sabo is catching up quick.
Gotta hold it. There you go.
And these guys are rocking Master Sword after all this searching. Only Master Sword. 20 bucks in Mimic Cave. Ouch.
Oh.
Ooh, Sabo deciding to go for this chest first.
Okay.
Oh, just kidding.
Nope. He started to realize, wait a second. I might want to check this. I don't want to take that gamble.
Only a piece of heart in the big chest. Will it be on the laser bridge? Or maybe in this roller room coming up here.
Hmm. Oh, Willard's saying, please be nice.
I mean, these guys left behind one chest in Ice Palace, and they both did it, and it's the same one, and it has an item. They have made the gamble. We found a compass in the roller room. So, and I think that's it. It's either here in Turtle Rock. We need the flute. It's either here in Turtle Rock or it's in that ice chest.
Yeah, it has to be. Or some kind of progression item here that allows you to get to something else.
Sure. Yeah, it could be a fetch quest.
Yeah. What is BadmoonZ doing? A different route. I've never seen this one.
Taking my old route.
He learned. The secrets of the left side route.
Left side dark maze in Turtle Rock. Best. Alright, now it does have Burna. He's just walking through. Cool map. Gotta be really careful with the health here.
Yeah, he
does
should.
have red mail.
He has to. Doesn't he have the Burna? Yeah, you said it.
There's the small key that he needs.
He might use the door.
I would chug a potion or get the safety door here, yeah. You don't want to mess around here on the laser bridge. Lose a lot of time. Oh, he's going for the Burna strats.
Hey, he's doing the Burna strat thing here, and he did the door. And now he's going in.
Now, Trinex does hold an item.
Oh,
so now we're down to a 50-50 here.
I said Trinex or the Ice Palace chest.
Yeah. Man, BadmoonZ, I hope he just chugs a potion here. This can be a rough fight with this much health and Master Sword.
Oh my goodness. I have a feeling it's 50-50.
Both of these guys really low on health coming in here too. This is brutal.
I would highly recommend he chucks a potion now. At least the red one.
This is flute, mushroom, or powder, or a bust. If it's that Ice Palace chest. Using the hammer here. Pretty solid strats here.
One more hit.
He needs one more hit, yep.
Gotta
watch out for the fire. Yeah.
Oh no!
One hit down. Please use the potion. Yeah.
Oh, he's
This is
got
where
it
you just
blue.
chug your potion. Sabo getting a nice first round of hammer hits. Look at these Trinex fights synced up here. This is crazy. Oh,
Well,
that ice head has just wrecked BadmoonZ's right side of the fight there.
yeah. Well, he could just fire rod it to death now. I mean, I'm pretty sure he
Yeah.
has enough.
I think he could just nuke him.
Yeah, I would think he can just nuke him now.
He's playing it safe. Don't blame him.
Oh, he's got it.
Got
He's
the
got
second
it.
head down. Sabo just getting the second head down.
Oh my god. It's coming
Sabo
down to
might
it.
take a slight lead here. Very slight, but look at the sink. Oh, just
my
kidding.
god. Okay, here we go.
Going for some hammer hits and some slashes here and there.
There, he's got it.
BadmoonZ takes down Trinex first. What
Look at
will
the
be
flip.
at Trinex?
The anticipation. Oh no, it's the thing!
Oh!
Oh, the pain! It's Ice Palace!
Are you kidding me?
It has to be! Oh my god, the one chest they left behind is
One
the
chest
flute!
they left behind, and
Or
BadmoonZ.
it's the progression item that leads them to the flute. It
Sure.
could be a fetch quest.
It
Yes.
could be that too. Yeah, I mean, it's progression either way. BadmoonZ knows that
Oh,
dwarves,
I don't
hammer
know.
pegs.
I don't know what Sabo's thinking. Is he thinking green pendant? Is he thinking that chest? Look what he's doing.
I don't think he knows what else is left, but green pendant might be something
Yeah,
that he thinks
because
about.
look what he's doing. He's starting to wonder.
He doesn't know what to do.
He's gonna mirror. I think
going
he's
for
doing
it.
Hera.
I
Yeah,
think
he's
he's
going for
doing
the
Hera.
pendant. Yeah.
Wow.
He's gotta have to start thinking what he did. Yeah, he's gonna
There's-
have to do it.
There's King's Tomb for BadmoonZ. BadmoonZ knows what to do here, at least for now. He has to check Dwarves' hammer pegs, and there's the map. Sabo
Mhm.
can see the green pendant on the map, so he's
Yeah.
probably like, "Oh God, is it really here?"
BadmoonZ is gonna
Sabo.
do
It's
the
not
Smith
there,
stuff.
Sabo.
But then after the Smith stuff, I think since the fact he's gonna turn that purple chest, then he might go back into Ice Palace for BadmoonZ after that.
If he remembers, do these guys remember? I hope.
I think they should remember they gambled that spot. Otherwise, it's going to be a really rude awakening to this race because that's the only thing they left behind.
Oh, Sabo takes a fall there. And remember, this is BadmoonZ fighting for his life here.
Yeah.
He is down 0-1.
This is amazing of what happened.
Yeah,
I
this is
cannot believe this ever happened to these guys. They did the same thing.
just in a completely different order.
Yeah, completely different order, but they did the same things.
Yeah, it was that catfish that had the bow that really just bottlenecked everything for BadmoonZ. And he was able to check a bunch of stuff, but it just didn't really pay off. And then Sabo missed out on the Quake in Tower of Hera. Now is going back for a double dip into Tower of Hera to get the green pendant, which we know is also not worth it after both of them have skipped one item in Ice Palace, which is our
This is because the
flute
fact
or progress to flute.
the fact that they're both doing these things, it kind of mitigates both their time, so they're gonna be like even still when they do these things.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's gonna turn in that pendant, obviously, and then BadmoonZ is obviously gonna turn the purple chest. So it's like, oh, where's he going? Where is?
Graveyard Ledge.
Oh, he hasn't, but he can't go in with the chest. He's gonna abandon out and go in.
You can actually leave it outside.
Oh yeah, he's gonna leave it and go pick it up. Okay,
Has,
and then,
has Sabo collected this item?
I think he has.
I don't remember this.
Let's take a look. Let's see if this is it.
This could be huge.
Yeah, but if it's not, then it's that Ice Palace chest. I think he did. I don't remember, but let's take a look. Let's see.
It's a good check. I forgot about this cave. Because I remember Sabo did, like, these bonk areas in, the dark world. I mean, in the light world. But I don't know if he went to this area in the dark world.
Yeah.
Duke Firebird is saying it was checked, and Sabo finding a red rupee there. 300 bucks.
Yeah, I think it was checked. Now, then he's gonna save and quit when he gets his chest.
Is this Sabo going into Ice Palace?
I think so.
I think it has to be. Like, what else can it be? So he's gonna be a little bit ahead going in here. Or just kidding.
No, he's
just,
I don't know what he's doing.
Killing guards outside of Eastern.
He's doing something totally different.
I think he's just lost right now.
Yeah, I think he's lost.
Now, BadmoonZ might think this is the last item. This is flute.
Oh,
no, it's a riot shield.
Okay, he's going. If he goes to ice, he knows he knows he goofed. Go over there. I think he is.
I think he knows.
Yeah, I think he knows. And
wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, is he going now? No. What? Is he pulling the pedestal? What is he doing? Is he going for desert?
I think they both didn't count their items right in Ice Palace. BadmoonZ did, obviously.
No, that game's definitely counted as
yeah, but I don't think Sabo did.
As I said, this is the last thing that BadmoonZ was gonna do, and it actually is the last thing that he can do.
Oh my god, this is
unbelievable.
It is an unbelievable turn of events. It is, because
Sabo was so far ahead earlier in this match. He found Bo, which led to all that progression, like boots and everything. He found Bo at 16 minutes. BadmoonZ found that Bo at the hour mark.
The flute was left behind in Ice Palace. They both gambled the 50-50 on Cold Stare dropping an item, and Sabo has forgotten that, I think.
And he's starting to now check locations that he has already checked, unfortunately.
Yeah. They literally did every other location check that they can possibly do, so this is it.
But he's continuing on. He's trying to figure it out. So let's cheer him on. Let's give him our energy so that he can remember where this location is.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. The fortune teller doesn't do much at random at all.
I'm sure at some point, VTorp is going to update the text there, though. Because he's been doing an update on all, the text and stuff in the game. Oh! Sabo, where are you going? I like this. I like this.
Does he remember? Does he remember?
The correct direction.
Yes, he does! Oh, okay!
Just kidding. Rip.
No, he's not thinking about just jump in the water. Come on. Oh, no.
We just got baited so hard.
I know we did. We got baited so hard on that one. Oh, he's going back to Dark World. Oh, no. What's he thinking? Ooh.
Wait, where are you going, BadmoonZ? This is not where the chest is, dude.
I don't know. He's just.
What is happening? Please.
Oh no! He doesn't want to get to that chest.
He just did a loop.
Yes, he did.
Like a full loop.
Oh, he did a loop. I think Sabo is trying to wonder, what did I leave behind? Oh no. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go. BadmoonZ finally
BadmoonZ finds. Maybe they just forgot that this room even existed.
I think that's probably might have happened to Sabo there. He might have forgot this room existed.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, here it is.
There it is! Oh my god!
It's literally there, the flute.
And BadmoonZ has got to be thinking, like, how is this not over right now? That's probably what he's thinking.
I agree. I have a feeling he's thinking right now.
But Sabo is also probably thinking the same thing. Okay,
Oh, is he going there? Is he going there?
This could be it.
Sabo's going.
Oh my god, is this it?
This is it.
This is it!
The plays.
But BadmoonZ has secured a decent lead here.
Oh man.
Could come down to Ganon's tower, but Sabo still has to collect this item and then go activate the flute and then flute to the Mire area.
Oh my god. This is insane.
Uh-oh,
he missed the swag duck.
Little flyby to get excited about being in go mode. So congratulations to BadmoonZ for entering go mode here. sab0tender soon to follow. BadmoonZ remembering that one chest.
Oh man.
Ice Palace. But now, like, they still only have Master Sword.
I don't know
like,
if they're gonna gamble.
Come down to it, yeah.
Okay.
Like, you could check these Mire locations to try to find a sword upgrade.
Yeah. That's why I was wondering if someone bothers to check these areas and finds a sword upgrade and one doesn't, that might help the other player.
There's only one sword upgrade to find, though. We know the other one is at the pedestal. BadmoonZ could consider killing Lan Molis while he's here, and then going and pulling the pedestal, but I don't think we're gonna see that.
No, it's gonna be, I don't know. At this point, he's thinking, why is no one done yet?
Yeah.
Especially after that one. He's like,
well, I'm pretty sure he knows why he's not done yet.
Yeah, but he's probably wondering, is this other guy's, oh, he's about to dot down on me, I'm pretty sure now.
I can't believe they both skipped that chest, and that's what mattered. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, they come back and watch this, and you're gonna be like, you did the thing, didn't you?
So where is the big key in Mire? That's what BadmoonZ is looking for right now. There's a small key. We're gonna check the spike room. Sabo almost about to collect that flute.
Yeah, I know he knows for sure this is like something he forgot. You're like, this is it then. Has to be.
BadmoonZ playing it safe here. There's
the
single arrow of dreams. Oh,
he found it.
That's amazing. I'm proud of you, BadmoonZ. I'm proud of you.
Completion. We are in full completion now, everybody. Seed is officially set.
BadmoonZ really has to watch his health. I don't know if he's gone back to buy any potions.
No, he hasn't. I don't think he has.
Gonna have silvers for Victor.
Oh, there's the powder!
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
that's
God.
amazing.
That helps out a lot, though. I mean,
yeah, that is exactly what he needed to stay alive in this dungeon. So he can just go ahead and powder this anti-fairy.
Oh, he did.
Very nice.
Of course, our buddy Sabo over there has found his missing flute.
He's in go mode, folks. BadmoonZ has found the big key in Misery Mire, so he's off to kill Vitreous. BadmoonZ is going to be able to just finish this dungeon and go up to G Tower. Sabo has activated that swag duck and will be heading there now. This is still pretty close. I think G Tower routing could play a role here.
Yeah, it's still a thing, absolutely. Especially where we found the key. I think that's a general rule where they usually would check to find the big key in Mire. Now, keep in mind, this is not the end of their tournament lives. If BadmoonZ survives and wins this, they're tied 1-1. So this is not over.
they have already scheduled for Game 3 to be on Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, same start time, if this does go to Game 3. I mean, we're still not done here, I know, but if it does go to Game 3, then that'll be coming up this week, so you're going to want to keep an eye out because these guys have been having some exciting matches. I know their last race ended very, very close as well.
Uh-oh, that Birdadactyl. Yeah, these races have been insane between these two. Absolutely close. Alright, the best fight of a Vidi fight is a Silver Arrow Vidi fight.
Yeah, I think he's going to put those silvers to good use here. The question is, will he stop by the potion shop for some potions?
I would think so. With the Master going in, it just kind of feels like he is, because he already knows he's going to miss out on at least one sword upgrade, because it's the sword upgrade was at the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of makes sense.
You gotta be feeling behind too. It's like, can you take the time to do it? It might save you time in the long run. I mean, I like the play, but it's a tough call. Single arrow for sab0tender. Important note here.
Yeah. He's going to the left side, so if he continues that way and doesn't do the right, it puts him in good position here.
BadmoonZ says no to potions, at least for now. He's heading up to G Tower. So we're going to go ahead and start up our awesome guessing game. Take it away, Hiei.
Well, there is 22 chests in Gans Tower. One of those chests will hold the big key. And today, I wonder who's going to win today. What our fabulous prize will be. Alu, can you make up a prize for us today?
You might be able to take home the chest. It'll be empty, but that chest from Ice Palace that had the flute. You may be able to take that home with you. Seems like an amazing memento for this occasion.
Absolutely. I don't think they're ever going to forget about that chest anymore. Absolutely not. No, we can't do the dot start in this one.
Yeah,
but
we can't play like the speed gaming game, but you can still have some fun with some guessing. I'm gonna say that it is in chest number lucky number 7.
All right.
Wherever BadmoonZ checks here.
7 is what you say. I will go with 15. That would be a vanilla big key location, but depends if he just does 2 and goes all the way left.
Well, he's got to move quick, because Sabo's almost at the end of Misery Mire, and he's going to be making his traversal up Death Mountain and into G Tower pretty soon.
Well, while they're looking for Big Key, then if they find it, they go up and they might check the last chest for Tempered. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't think of them just looking around just for it.
Did find a key here on the right side. BadmoonZ picking up 100 rupees to be elite there with his rupee count, and he is going right side immediately.
All right. This half magic's definitely coming into play with this Master Sword, though.
That's gonna be fantastic. I agree.
I mean, yeah, I think it helps out tremendously for both these guys.
Now, one thing that sab0tender does have over BadmoonZ is the Kate. And Kate play a role here in the Ganon fight as well.
That's very true.
Don't count Sabo out here. Even though BadmoonZ has
found
it is! In chest number 3. Holy smokes. Gonna keep looking for that sword. Gonna have to grab a key from under the pot here, but what a play going right. Ooh. Number 3 wins the day here.
Wow, 3.
I think Lightyear called it there.
Yeah, Lightyear with the play. Good call. Very good play call. Alright. Nothing left but maybe look for a sword upgrade as you progress up the tower, and then again fight time.
Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing that from BadmoonZ. He's going to check the things at the top. Nice to have that riot shield to block all these mimic shots coming in. But he's probably wondering what is happening right now. I left that behind. How is this game not over?
Yeah, he's probably wondering now, where is the other guy? It's 2 hours into this now.
Exactly. But he is ahead by a decent margin.
All right.
He takes it slow and steady, uses that powder when he needs to. He can knock this out.
Right,
One misstep and Sabo can pull ahead.
Yeah. Oh, no. Clutch fairy there.
That's really nice. Little free refill there. Get trolled by the Stealthos jumping around. Question is, where will Sabo go? What route will he take? That right route was very quick. BadmoonZ.
Oh man, this this Zazak running away from him.
Yeah, enemy RNG in the gauntlet can sometimes catch you off guard.
Oh, he got that selfless with that dash. That's nice.
Yeah, nice final gauntlet room. Sabo does find the key here. He's mirroring out. Uh-oh. Now, he could find a sword over here that could give him an advantage.
Oh,
but
man.
we know the key is not there.
Oh.
The key is not there.
This... Okay, let's see what happens here.
Nice silver arrows, Landmo from BadmoonZ. He's continuing to climb the tower. No problem.
Yeah. This left side, complete gamble here. Maybe he finds the tempered sword.
That would be pretty big.
Yeah, that would be good.
Struggles with Master Sword, could be trouble for Sabo here. Beautiful Wizrobe rooms there. BadmoonZ.
Yeah, the thing that we're thinking all is because he didn't buy any safeties for the Ganon fight. He could catch some fairies though, but we'll see how that goes.
They don't have the net. They don't have the net.
Oh, he can't. He doesn't have the net. I thought they found the net. Didn't they? Or they didn't? Let me try to think. Nope.
Maybe you'll find the net up here in these last 4 chests.
No.
I think we're about to see them.
No nets, so no catching.
Oh, BadmoonZ says
BadmoonZ doesn't
no.
even check the chest. Oh wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow. What if that was tempered? Oh my god. Okay. Oh wow. I mean, at this point, I would definitely have checked just in case.
Speaking of tempered, we did find tempered in the fire snake room.
Oh man, that's gonna help Sabo somewhat.
Well, we know there's no sword up here, so
Yeah.
I guess BadmoonZ is making the right play.
Yeah. That was the right play.
But he doesn't know that.
No, he doesn't know. Oh, Trolldorm, whew.
Barely takes Trolldorm down before getting knocked off. And is he going to validate? He's going to grab the final chest here. Only a piece of heart. He's going to be going into this with Master Sword and no safeties other than the Burnicane.
Yeah, this is tough. All right, this is safe. Good to do that.
Yeah, that was quick and easy.
Yeah. I like that strat. Just get in the doorway, don't get killed by those guys. Don't lose more health.
Problem is the direction that sab0tender has gone in G Tower. Whoa, the triple!
Oh!
That's incredible. But yeah, the direction that sab0tender has gone has just is not the right way for the big key. He did find the tempered sword, but I don't know if that's going to be good enough. It's got to be mistakes from BadmoonZ to catch him up.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna have to be mistakes by BadmoonZ now.
All right, sab0tender gonna go right now. He knows it's somewhere on the right side. Could it be tile room or could it be the 4 chest? Which will he check first? But we got BadmoonZ going into the Ganon fight. Really solid 3-1-1-1.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting battle because the fact that he has Master Sword, every single hit would have to be a spin attack in order to damage Ganon.
Correct.
And that makes 11 more. Alright. Oh, he missed that one.
Yeah, the key to this fight, Master Sword, is to just be slow and steady. Don't take too many risks, or you lose a lot of progress. and it bites you. He's doing really well so far.
Yeah. Making use of what pattern Ganon's giving him. He's got the fire bat. Yeah.
This is a really bad pattern.
Oh no, you can't use that cane!
The Burn-a-cane.
Oh my god, he got out of that!
How did he get out of there? That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Now, once he gets to phase 4, this will be a lot easier.
Yeah, this
does have those silver arrows.
This is the hardest one. Yeah, this one right here. I would have to agree. This is the most. Oh, okay. Now he can't attack.
He has to manage his magic too. He cannot lose too much magic, or he won't be able to light the torch.
Yeah, he's okay. Here you go.
He just took it safe in that pattern because you really just can't get at Ganon if he's down in that lower right corner. It's really tough.
Yeah, this is okay. He's got to worry about his magic there. He's got half. He just needs a little bit of lab strats maybe in the end, and he'll be fine. If he has to worry about it. Yep.
Sabo is making the climb, so like he's coming, and he's got that tempered sword.
Yeah, I think he's about. This might be one more cycle, or he's just got it right here. I think he's got it. There it is.
Yeah, he's trying to play it pretty safe here, but do not want to get hit by these bats.
Okay, he's good now. I think he's cleared the bats. This is just waiting for the warp stand.
He's gonna keep waiting. That is a lot of warps.
Whew. Now we're in good shape here. This is the part where alright, where one more pattern here. How many works? Hey, quite a few works. There, 2 works in the end.
Alright, and again, playing it pretty safe here is kind of the way to be.
Alright, yeah, he absolutely secured that one.
He's got silvers. He does not need to be spinning here.
I know. Oh no! He's got.
I hope he realizes. Oh goodness! Do not move. Okay. Okay. He realizes that he has the silvers.
Yeah, I think he spun too early.
Gotta be really careful here with magic, with his positioning. But he's doing a good job. He's doing a great job. One more silver arrow shot should take care of Ganon.
Whew.
And there it is. The final silver on Ganon. BadmoonZ has somehow managed to take the win here against sab0tender in this epic Game 2 match, and it will force a Game 3. That will be on Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You're not going to want to miss it. These guys are fighting for their lives, for their tournament lives. Very impressive play. Really hilarious situations that have come up, of course. This Ice Palace. But GG.
Oh my god, I still can't believe that happened. These players making the same exact situation happen. Let's see if they want to come in here. I mean, wow, that was insane to see happen.
What an incredible race between these two. If you haven't already, make sure you're giving both of these players a follow. Incredible runners. And I don't know, both of their matches so far have been so close and crazy. I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen in game number 3. It's gonna be an amazing match.
Yeah, these guys, their matches have all been close, so you guys better stay tuned to watch the last match between these two. Yeah, it's been quite interesting, this battle.
This has been an adventure.
I still can't believe it. When it was that Ice Palace chest, it was like, oh my goodness. Could they both have done the same thing? Yeah, we have to wait until Game 3 Thursday. Hey, we need that one day of rest to take down this one. Oh my god.
Yeah, my mouth is still wide open, so like...
I still can't believe it was that.
For it to close, yeah.
I still can't believe it was that chest. I was like, oh my god, really?
Little,
oh, there he is!
Celebratory powder.
Hi.
Hey, our winner, BadmoonZ. Congratulations on forcing a Game 3 here, taking a clutch win.
Thank you.
You made us lose everything, BadmoonZ. You too. You do.
Man,
do you understand what you guys did to us?
I can't even imagine. Like, my heart is still pounding. Like, wow.
You should rewatch to see what happened. You too. You too. Oh my god.
So guess at what timestamp you found the bow?
Haha. Jeez, like 50 minutes or something?
It was about the hour mark. And
Yeah.
guess what time sab0tender found the bow?
I'm
16 minutes in.
What?
16 minutes in. That was the difference that you managed to overcome. Now,
wow, did he get stuck on swords?
He got stuck on the same thing that you got stuck on at the end of the game, which was both of you skipped that one chest in Ice Palace.
I skipped it because I felt like I had to be so far behind. I'm like, okay, well, if it's there, I lose. Let's go somewhere else. But I guess if he did the same thing, we were still in the same boat.
Yeah, the funny thing for Sabo was he kind of lost track of that spot because then he went looking around wondering where he missed at the end because he did all the same things you did. Just you realize what you skipped though.
Yeah, it was on my mind. So twice this game, I had cleared every last chest available to me. Once was the bow on Catfish. The second time was the flute and ice. Unless I'm forgetting something.
No, you remember correctly.
Yeah.
We thought you had exhausted some options, but then like you went and checked a couple things that we had forgot about. Even like that. That's how many things that you checked.
Yeah.
In the game.
I swear, I think you checked every possible spot that you could check before your go mode.
Now I'm curious, BadmoonZ. I'm curious, like about That's not a good fall by Sabo. But I'm curious about what inspired you to go for all those pendant dungeons early. Were you just banking on a pedestal scene?
It was, in my mind, that was the only place to go to, which isn't true at all, but that's what I was thinking at the time. Like, usually, if I get Dark World access, I go there immediately, for better or worse. And then usually that means you can also do Thieves Town immediately. Usually it pays off, but there was nothing there. And then I think the routing just forced, like, I finally found Hookshot in Eastern. I'm like, oh, well, I can do Hera now, and still nothing else. So I did that.
Yeah.
Which actually was your biggest, one of your biggest advantages was doing Hera. sab0tender did put that off for quite some time, which was really the progression into Turtle Rock. So that's, slowed him down a lot.
Yeah, the Quake medallion was there, so he couldn't do the T-Rock play. You guys were actually really, really close at that point when you entered Turtle Rock. You both finished Trinix literally almost seconds away from each other.
Oh yeah, that was a fun fight too. I almost ran out with a blue potion and half magic.
Yeah, that was intense. Absolutely intense.
Yeah, we were wondering when you were going to pull the trigger on that blue potion. You're giving us a big scare.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't have many hearts going in.
Yeah, you both came in with like 2 to 3 hearts or something ridiculous. We were wondering what was going to happen with the fight. You guys both did really well. And there's a double from sab0tender to finish off Ganon there. GG.
Oh, very nice. We have a clean fight. Sabo survived.
Yeah, and really impressive Ganon fight from you, BadmoonZ. You took it slow and steady, and I think that paid off.
Yeah, I was kind of going gung-ho at first, and then I thought to myself, I have 0 safeties. 0. So then I slowed down and got patient.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you knew where one of the swords was.
It was tempting.
Pedestal. Yeah, you were close to picking it up. But the other sword was in the fire snake room. So your routing actually definitely helped in that respect in terms of just timing. And it looks like sab0tender has joined us as well. GG.
Ooh, nice. Hey, Sabo. Welcome, and thanks for finishing the race. It was a fantastic race for both of us to commentate.
I lost, but man, good GG's to BadmoonZ.
GG. Hey, we get an awesome round 3 race now.
I know the final fight here.
Yeah, that's coming up Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, so you guys don't want to miss that one. It'll be on one of the ALTTP randomizer channels, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We're going to want to catch this game 3. Hopefully we can get a restream all set up for that. But Sabo, you made some incredible plays in the early game. It was all working out beautifully. What happened?
Oh man, yeah, early game was just fantastic. I hadn't checked Catfish the last like 3 or 4 runs, and I just thought I'd go for him with the. And turns out he had the bow. Everything, was coming together pretty well. I just horribly miscounted in Ice Palace, and that just completely undid me.
You know, the same thing actually happened to your competitor, but he actually gambled that, hoping that chest would be something he didn't need. So you both did the same exact thing, but I think yours was unintended.
Yeah, I definitely thought I grabbed everything. So, what a bummer. It's funny that we made the same play though.
It is. So you go watch this, and you just watch how you guys ripped the heart out of both me and Alu. We just couldn't believe you guys did it. We're like,
I still
how-
can't believe that you guys.
I can't believe that you guys did the same thing. We're like, how did this happen? And it ended up being the flute. So wow, I still can't believe, I can't fathom what just happened to you guys this season.
But I still have to commend you, Sabo. You had really impeccable routing. You like followed all the breadcrumbs, managed to find boots like as soon as you possibly could. I feel it was really amazing to see, and you stayed out of those pendant dungeons as long as you could until Quake started giving you some trouble.
Yeah, thanks. Everything was kind of coming together as I was getting piece by piece there. I thought I just got to keep going with this and got to ride it out. And then even when I finally picked up the flute and I saw that BadmoonZ hadn't done yet, I thought I could still be in this thing, but just not quite close enough.
Yeah, you guys were neck and neck. It was so close until that flute play. And then, of course, Ganon's Tower was BadmoonZ banked on right side.
And of course, I went left.
Yep. But other than that, this race was exciting all the way through. You guys were neck and neck at the Trinix fight, literally seconds apart from each other.
That's super cool.
Yeah, BadmoonZ still had some stuff to clean up on the overworld in terms of like Mitt's locked locations, because he was struggling in the early game. The last thing he could possibly check was Catfish, so it was pretty rough for him early on. But then things got pretty rough for you later on, and we weren't sure what was happening. And then you guys synced up seconds apart at Trinex.
We're like, what's going on?
A super hype race, and we're super looking forward to Game 3, no matter how this shakes down. So
we'll definitely make it entertaining for you guys, for sure.
I'll find some way to do it.
I think we can count on that. So make sure you guys have given both of these players a follow. sab0tender and BadmoonZ. They're going to be coming at you 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday for game number 3. Any final words, gentlemen?
Just GG, and thank you to commentators, Restreamer, and Tracker.
That is exactly what I was going to say. Thanks a lot, guys. This has been great.
Yeah, awesome job by Duke Firebird rocking the tracker here. You got Who42 Baker restreaming for us. Awesome job. And of course, thank you to my awesome commentator, Hiei. Thank you for joining me on this wild ride.
I gotta take some rest now. That was one of the most wackiest things I've ever seen. So comments to the runners for making this such an exciting race. So you guys better give these guys a follow. I mean, I can't say this was one of the most exciting races I've ever seen. So if that wasn't enough, you gotta see more. So stay tuned also for game 3, like we were saying. So remember, Thursday, the day, game 3. Same time, same place, maybe. But I'll give Alu the final say for the night, because Alu's the best.
Well, thank you, Hiei. I don't believe we have any more matches for you tonight, but make sure you're back here tomorrow. We're going to have a bunch more matches for you. Let me just pull up the schedule here. Looks like at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to have Dude versus Ice Blue. So that's going to be an exciting match. Hopefully being restreamed. I know we have another 2 p.m. match between JJ Blue and Mally, so that may end up being restreamed as well. We'll have to see. 3 p.m. Justin Z versus Smite. Gonna want to keep your eyes on the first seed, Justin Z. Don't count out Smite, though. And then we also have our commentator god, Adirondack Rick versus Arius 13 at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 7 p.m. Commodora versus Maniacal. 9 p.m. Aaron Dobby versus our very own Vtorp. 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Emo Saru versus I Have No Name. 2:48. Gonna be some awesome randomizer action coming at you tomorrow on the ALTTP Randomizer 3 channels for the secondary race. So really exciting stuff happening tomorrow. But with that, I will bid you adieu. Take care, guys, and have a wonderful night.